Reporting on The Family, a secretive religious organization that, among other things, runs a house in Washington called C Street, where a number of members of Congress live. We spent time on this show both Thursday and Friday talking about The Family because it's emerged as a key player in both major Republican sex scandals of the summer, in which family values preaching politicians who have demanded the resignation of other politicians for now admitted to affairs but are showing no signs of intending to resign. The two scandals are, of course, those of South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford and Nevada Senator John Ensign. Senator Ensign lives in the C Street house that's maintained by The Family. The husband of his mistress says other members of Congress who lived at C Street both knew about his affair and counseled Senator Ensign on how to resolve it. Governor Sanford name-checked C Street explicitly in his press conference in which he announced his affair, saying that he had received counseling about the affair from C Street while the affair was ongoing, but still secret. Well, on Friday's show, I quoted an account from the Knoxville News-Sentinel in which a member of Congress who lives at C Street described one of the most worrying aspects of this shadowy, powerful organization: its secrecy. The congressman in question is Zach Wamp of Tennessee. He has lived at C Street for 12 years, and here's what I said about him on Friday. Zach Wamp of Tennessee is a Republican member of Congress who says he has lived in the C Street house for 12 years. Today, he told the Knoxville News-Sentinel that the members of Congress who live there are sworn to secrecy. Quoting from the News-Sentinel, "The C Street residents have all agreed they won't talk about their private living arrangements," Wamp said, and he intends to honor that pact. "I hate it that John Ensign lives in the house, and this happened because it opens up all of these kinds of questions," Wamp said. But he said, "I'm not going to be the guy who goes out and talks." That was on this show on Friday. Today, Congressman Wamp's office contacted our office to complain about what I said, saying, quote, "This statement made by Ms. Maddow Friday night is false. Today he told the Knoxville News-Sentinel that the members of Congress who live there are sworn to secrecy. Congressman Wamp never said people who meet or live at C Street are sworn to secrecy because that is in no way true." The on-the-record quotation from Mr. Wamp was that C Street residents have all agreed they won't talk about their private living arrangements. The News-Sentinel characterized that agreement as a pact. We called the News-Sentinel today to see if they got that wrong, to see if Mr. Wamp's office had at least also called them to say they got his quote wrong, to demand a retraction or a correction. They said they have not heard from him. Turns out that Zach Wamp's office is only complaining to us. Until we have reason to believe Mr. Wamp was lying when he said C Street residents have all agreed to not speak about C Street, or that his home state paper was lying when they attributed that quote to him, I'm going to have to stand by what I said. If I have said something untrue on this program, I am quite literally, not kidding, more than happy to correct it. But Congressman Wamp, if you say something to your hometown paper that sounds bad when it's repeated on national television, don't blame the person reading your quote back to you for how creepy that quote makes you sound. I'm tempted here to add something about bearing false witness, but I shall refrain. Barely.